Hello everyone, QG Dog here, and quick announcement before the video starts. Number one, the UNR is going to be expanding to games, so we're going to be more than just Fallout 76. Another thing, I will now be doing other videos other than just 76. I'll be doing GTA 5 videos, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, all that type of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And as well, not to mention, me and a couple of my friends like to thank everyone who actually helped out with our server, increasing the population, all that type of stuff. We really appreciate you guys helping us, and we honestly couldn't have done this without all of your help. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoy this video, and sit back, relax, and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. So the first location is located near the Nuka-Cola plant. It's actually, as soon as you fast travel, like, right onto it. And hold on, let me show you a little example on my map. As soon as you fast travel from here. You spawn directly on it, but you can make this whole place your camp. I've seen somebody place their camp here. It made it into some sort of like fortress slash house. You'll see on my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, the whole details of it. But I came back here to basically show it off and show you that you could build here and all that type of stuff. So that is the first unmarked camp location. Let's move on to the second. So the next camp location, the second, is a two-parter, because there's two places where you could place it, and they're both unmarked. But I'm gonna count it as only number two, these two places. So, they're basically related to a sort of farm camp, if you want that type of camp. There's pumpkins, which you can harvest, and as well, on the other side of the street over here, there is a another farm. Well, that wasn't there before. Hold on. Alright. As you can see right here, here's the other farm location, and it has a bunch of corn which you can harvest, which is why I suggest placing your camp here. But there's NPCs going to be spawning here, which is a con about this place. But here's the best thing about this place: these corn can't be destroyed, plus as well the tomato over there. So it's honestly a good place to place your camp. But that is the second unmarked camp location. Let's move on to the third camp location, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? The third camp location is another farm. I forgot to mark the other place. It's literally right beside, right there. Just follow that street. So it's underneath the ash sheep, and in the salvage divide, sort of. But other than that, this is the other farm location, and it actually has NPCs that could spawn here. The reason why I made it a camp location is because of the wood extractor that you can have here. Plus, as well, there's mut fruit, which you can harvest. And as well, there is concrete, which you can basically just make this place like a place where you can farm for these resources. Over here, here's some wood, lureweed. And, yeah. Basically, that's all that's in this camp, unmarked camp location, if you want it, that is. But other than that, that is the second unmarked camp location. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the third camp location, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? This next camp location is one you can find in Nuclear Winter. If you do the I think it's Charleston? No, Morgantown, sorry. Charleston is, I think, in the nuclear winter. But, you can this is actually an unmarked location. You can place your camp inside here, and as well you can place your camp right on this little house if you want. You can make this basically like another farmhouse if you think of it. Farm camp location. I actually, placed my camp here, went a little bit creative, made it a farm, and barely anybody places their camp here, probably because they don't think of places like these being here, and being, like, you being able to place your camp here. Not only do you, get your own farm and stuff like that, but as well, right on that street up ahead, you can actually see Morgantown, all of Morgantown. Have a little, look, to it, lookout point. But that is the 4th, unmarked camp location. Let's move on to the 5th. The last camp location, a huge, long story, but, before we get into the long story, let me, just show you for a little reminder of where that farm is located. It is located near Morgantown, right here. And directly on it. But, basically, let me tell you the, story. What happened was, I was exploring the ash sheep, not ash sheep, sorry, my bad, the, Toxic Valley to see if there was any, unmarked camp locations. Now, there used to be a lot of unmarked camp locations because of Grafton and, Clarksburg. Sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. Because there were buildings there that you could place down and stuff like that, but now you can't anymore, because they patched all the towns, the towns and settlements and locations. Then I traveled to this guy's camp, which now it's no longer a vendor, camp, and then I head to the space station to wander around, see if there was anything that changed, any update for Wastelanders, and then I came across this place. It has basically anything that probably a beginner could ask for a beginner's camp, let's say, for an example. You have a first aid thing. You as well have a bunch of resources on the cabin, an explosive crate, binoculars to see the space station, and as well that Raider power armor. And that is all for the whole video, ladies and gentlemen. One last thing before I go, there's one more location that I want to add as a bonus. It's one of the best locations, and it has flat ground, and as well a resource extractor location nearby it. As you can see, it sort of does have flat ground. I used to place my camp here, and you'll notice this place in Nuclear Winter because you come across this place in the Nuclear Winter in Morgantown. This is and there's the oil extractor. That's my friend over there. Me and him were just exploring, doing UNR stuff, all that type of stuff. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoy this video. If you haven't, subscribe, leave a like, comment, and as well consider being an allies of the UNR and join the AA. As well, if you want, you could put your radio station in the UNR. As well, one last thing, if you want, you can comment down and ask for or request for our next video. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I am UNR Prez, in other words known as Dead Skull, signing out.